Hello, crafters. It's Colleen from Scissors to Paper Crafting, where we give you tips, tricks, and strategies that make creating fun, simple, and easy to follow. I can't wait for you to go and follow along with my card today. So let's get started. Today we're going to be making a card, and I'm going to be using alcohol ink to help with this card. So first off, I want to introduce Penelope.
Hi, guys.
And Curry.
Hi, guys.
Because they're going to be helping me out with some soundtrack here.
That's right. We're going to start rapping like any second.
That's right. That's right. We have our supplies here today. Photo paper that's matte. I picked 3 colors of ink to go and do with this. It's our blue, which is called Tranquil. It's our Intrigue, which is a pinkish color. And I'm going to do some outlining with Sterling. And then you also need a little squeezy blower to help go and spread some of the ink along with the alcohol. And I found out that if you put alcohol on the base, it goes and helps make the paint run a little bit better to where you can control it some. And here we go with some alcohol. And I'm going to start with the blue. Look at how pretty it is. The shimmer to it. And then we take our squeezy here and kind of just like blow it out and get some like color definition to it. And then if you want to thin out the chunks a little bit, you take the alcohol and you just give it a squirt. And then it kind of like thins it out a little bit more.
Kind of looks like crystals.
Oh, yeah, it does.
I'm really liking this. The next one I'm going to do is pink. Now, I'm definitely putting a lot more on here. Blending some colors. I'm going to make a card. I'm thinking about going and cutting them up into strips.
Okay.
And then cutting them up into strips and then putting diagonal strips and then doing a card that way.
Oh, cool.
Which I thought would look really nice.
So the alcohol kind of keeps the paint wet. If it starts to dry,
keeps it to where, see, you can go and get it splattered a little bit more, and then it goes in you can make the colors spread. It's a really cool technique.
I've never seen this technique before.
And then if you have, I want to add more blue to it. Then if you have spots, you can go and add spots to it. Like take the alcohol and do like a cell, they called it.
Look at the design that blower is putting like inside the alcohol paint. That's neat. Got like a little arrow there.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's really cool. Really.
It looks like a geode.
Oh, it does. You're right.
Now, it does take a little bit for it to dry. Like even when you're doing this, it does take a little bit for it to dry.
Yeah, mine took like a day because it was so thick. First time I tried it.
You can always go and like move the paper around, get some little different designs in there. I want to add silver, but you don't add that to the end till you're done like making your design out. And they say to like when you're starting to kind of like use just a few colors so that way you have an idea instead of like doing a whole bunch of colors.
It's
That-
also what you're after too. It depends on what you're after. Like you only want the 3 colors on there probably because you have something in mind for the card.
Yeah. I was going to try and make the whole paper of this, but I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work. I love the shimmer to it.
Mhm.
It's like an awesome shimmer. So they said with the cells, right? I'm going to be doing a drop of this. Nope, it's not going to work that way.
Use a paintbrush.
Use my paintbrush.
You got one?
I got a paintbrush. You do a drop.
Tap it with your finger, love.
Got it.
Okay.
And it would go and spread it out and make it like the colors go and spread. The color goes and separates to what other colors are involved in that color of alcohol paint that you're using.
So in other words, it's kind of like when we're coloring with the alcohol markers, they actually have a marker called a blender and it's just alcohol.
Oh, okay.
I think I did it on the paint side.
Really interesting.
It's really kind of cool to like. The swirls are in there and stuff. Very, very cool to do. Talk pen. Give me some conversation there.
I'm actually intrigued just watching here. It's really, really cool.
I'm going to add some more pink there. Pink gives the purple up some more. Oh, thank you. That's what I was kind of looking for. My assistant. My handy dandy assistant.
That's cool up at the top where you've got that line and the pink blends in to make that purple.
That purple is such a pretty color.
It's reminding me of those things that psychiatrists use. What do you see in this picture?
Oh, the ink blot test.
My
Let's
answer
try
will
it right
always
here.
be, it's a butterfly.
Okay, that was just the blue with the ink with the cell. And then you give it a second. And then you can add a drop. Maybe. And then it brings out other colors. And there's no right or wrong to this. To like what colors you use or how it does. Trying to blow out the thickness here.
And when you cut them into strips, like you said, it also spreads the pattern out on the paper, giving it a frame in between each strip.
Yes. Yeah, I'm really liking that purple. We're going to squeeze some more alcohol in here. Okay, so you see the alcohol, what the alcohol did with the paint?
I do. It lightened
It
it.
lightened it, and then
Mhm.
it's like shimmering it some more. That's what I needed. This is a dropper to begin with. I thought I had my everything.
Figure it out as we go.
I like figuring it out as we go.
Do you remember the name of the video and the creator?
Artisque?
We'll get the video and we'll link it below to the one that she watched.
And he had some like really cool ideas. But like I said, some of his were painting. And then I went in and looked at different card ones. Like different ideas for cards and stuff. And they had some wild things to do.
Oh, wow. Really? I can't wait to see those videos as well. Of course, after I watch yours.
Oh, of course.
That's what I like about the creation community. We share our ideas and we share our things so that other people can enjoy some techniques and stuff that we've learned. I just like to make sure they get credit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I have them on my phone, I think, on the last YouTube that I watched. So
Yeah, we'll link it.
And there we go. We have some nice shimmer to it. Trying to think if I want to do strips or if I just want to do it as a background.
Right. Well, depending on how it turns out, I think would be how you would do your card.
Yeah. Yeah. Add a little bit more alcohol. I love our alcohol.
Really cool. How it's got the real faint color and then it goes and blends into the darker color.
It's awesome. It's looking great.
It really is. Looks like a bunch of little people in a crowd.
It does. But that's where the cells start and everything to, like how they go and they have it shimmer.
Right.
And bring different colors out to it.
Oh, there you go.
It's working. It's working. Let me add some silver to find out what happens there. And the silver, we're just going to add some.
That's really cool.
That's nice and snazzy. And I'm just going to let it, because it's a little bit looser than the other ones, I'm just going to let it run on the paper a little bit. Making sure I still stay in film.
Wonder what it would do with a can of compressed air.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, I'll probably send it as far as your desk, Penelope.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
No, I'm good.
Oh, look at that as it thins out.
That's awesome.
It's starting to look like fairy wings.
There we go. We can handle fairies.
Butterflies.
Dragonflies.
I love dragonfly.
We had so many of them around the boat the other day
Oh,
before
yeah?
the rain. There we go. Ooh, what color is that? Let's see in a second here, because look at how the silver is like spreading up and breaking,
Yeah.
giving it some divining.
Really, really cool. Like silver dust.
Pixie dust. Is that what you used to? Okay. Well, I'm going to fill them in just a second. Carrie's giving me some ideas here.
We have some Distress Oxide sprays. So it's like a sprayer rather than a dropper. So I gave her close to the colors that she's working with.
I like how that silver is like defining things.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
This would be really good instead of cutting it up. This would be really good as a card. The base.
Do you see the dragon? I see a dragon.
I see a seahorse.
That's really cool. So we'll give it a little spray here. I like how that pink's drying. Splat. So we have that. Let's try our speckled egg.
That is a pretty color.
Hasn't been opened yet. Ooh, we get to try it first try. Let's see about opening it here.
Do you need one of us to open it for you so you move on to the next one?
Yeah. The pink's not opened either. You
Oh,
open the
okay.
pink. Oh, look at how the purple's turning out.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Some of the blue's coming out of it. Look at the blue in that color.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's awesome. These colors, oh man. I'm so excited. These colors are like wild.
Well, you have the Oxide spray, which will react with the alcohol as well, because that's alcohol based. And then you have the straight alcohol inks.
I love it. Leaving the seahorse alone there. Let me close the pink up over here so that way. I see a hand over here.
That's cool.
And then I see like horns up here.
Yeah, that's where I'm seeing the dragon at.
This is like really cool. So exciting. Yeah, there's definitely like a lot of nice colors in there. That would be good for a card base, definitely. I don't think I'm going to cut it up because it would lose its imaging. I'll be using it for a card base. So we're going to put a little tiny bit of alcohol here. And see what happens when the sprayed colors like.
You know, I think we still have some of that mermaid scale paper left. That would look pretty with it.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
He looks like he's flying out of a volcano.
Yeah, I can see that. Or water.
Yeah, or water.
Because it kind of looks like a waterfall over here a little bit. I like that. So that's what you meant by the spray ink.
Yes.
Okay. We get suggestions on like what the different ideas that our cohorts have.
It's fun. I mean, it really does sometimes gives you something deeper to go. Like when I suggested the sprays.
I had no clue. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. So we're going to let this dry.
Everybody brings a little something different to it.
Yeah, definitely.
It would be really neat if you did a 5x7, like
Yeah.
we did the sunflower cards, and then the
like how I did
background.
Greg's birthday card?
Yeah,
And that's a good idea. That's definitely a good idea. So
I can blow that dry for you while you're working on the card base. You want me to do that?
that might not be a bad idea.
Is it going to be like that peekaboo card like you did before?
Yeah, like how we did with Greg's.
Oh, cool. That's going to be really interesting.
Okay, so we lost a little bit of footage there as I was cutting. Little technical difficulty. I'm going to use this thick Bristol paper that's very smooth. And it's not 110. Isn't it higher than
It's
110?
130-pound cardstock, so it's
Yes.
nice and thick. It's almost chipboard, but it's so stable. I thought it would really add to the stabilization of them when I said, hey, try this.
Trying to use it.
Save as much paper as you
Yeah.
can. Push him in a little bit or you're not going to have an outline at the bottom. There you go.
Totally forgot. Yeah, happens sometimes. Okay. We got them on here.
The scales are going to do amazing too. That
Yeah.
you have for the background for the other pieces.
So, like I said, the top of the card base is 2 inches by 5 inches, and then the bottom is 3 inches by 5 inches. So the top we are going to cut 1 3/4 by 4 3/4.
Going to leave a 1/4 inch for the back to be the black. Sorry, excuse me. I'm going to cut it so that the black will still be able to show through and frame it. We usually do 1/8 of an inch here, but we decided on 1/4 of an inch just because these scales are so bright, and that'll really help set them off.
Just make sure directional.
Yes. So that
Which
across you're going to do your the bigger piece. There you go.
yeah, that's what I was hesitant on for a second.
I do the same thing. I'm like, and I've done
trying to think.
You do 1,000 cards and you still wind up saying, is this going to work? Because that one time it didn't work.
I've done it to where directional has been quite funky.
Oh, I remember. And we hate wasting paper, even though it's just paper.
So there we go.
That's awesome.
That'll look really good. Since we have the same thing, we can just cut out our 2 3/4.
Yeah.
The black is like,
Well,
superb.
you know, our subscribers are going to be like, oh, are you giving that one away? That's right. If you subscribe to our Facebook group, which is Scissors to Paper, we do a giveaway on Friday nights at 7:00. We each make a card during the week, and we give those out to our Facebook subscribers. So make sure you go over and join our Facebook. And while I'm at it, how about you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel? That way you don't miss any upcoming videos between Colleen, Penelope, and myself. You can get notifications on when we put them out, and we would really appreciate the support. We're new content creators. We're having a blast, but there is a learning curve to this. And
Yes,
so far,
there is.
yeah, our subscribers have been amazing. So I want to do a shout out to you guys and just a heartfelt thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
We do have some great supporters out there. Our Facebook group is fun. You also get notifications quicker of what cards we're going to be doing on videos because we do put it on there first. And our videos are uploaded every Tuesday. I try to get them done by 7:30 in the morning Eastern time so that they are available for you guys to watch at your leisure.
And sometimes it's just a surprise during the week on what we're going to do.
That's right. You never know what we're up to.
Like today.
And Friday night's video, our video this week, we're going to be doing a bin buster, and they're always fun. Bin is where we put all of our scraps. So when we do bin busters, we can only use things from our bin and make cards, and it's pretty cool the way they turn out. That is just gorgeous,
I
Colleen.
think so. Now we're just doing a test try here because I want to do the inside first.
yeah. Look how pretty he is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's the bomb diggity. All right. Let me do the inside first. And the inside, I'm going to use this really cool water paper.
Gotta do drum roll. I
Ta-da.
gotta get one of those sound
Da-da-da-da.
effects.
Ta-da. Move my stuff out of the way here. And this we are doing the same. I want to use more of the water though.
I like the blur on that. Kind of looks like he's
Yeah. We're doing the same 5 3/4. Or I'm sorry, we're doing the same 4 3/4 by by 2 3/4 and 1 3/4.
for the backs of the tabs. I see where
Yeah.
you're going with it now.
Just give me a second here because I'm trying to I think I want to do this for the bottom. So this will be the 2 3/4.
Oh,
I'll
very
place
cool.
this right here. And we'll just go up a little bit and do the 1 3/4 for the next part. And I think that comes out really nice. Really nice. Yeah, looking healthy there. So I can move my trimmer out of the way for right now. And we have our glue here. Gives it that little bit of background feel. The handy dandy glue bottle. Only takes a little bit. Yeah, that looks really good. Varnish it down. There we go. And gotcha. Oh, that looks mystical. And then we'll just need a little bit here. Add it right here.
Oh, wow.
That looks really good.
That is sharp.
Dragging across the water. Okay. And for this side, we're going to go with some mystical looking paper.
Oh, that is cool.
There we go. Which, there, you can see it like that.
Oh, we can see it. Yeah.
And this side.
Careful, you got glue sticking out the top. You haven't wiped off yet. You wind up sticking it to it.
Shh. We're all good. All good. This side, I think I'm going to use. Shimmer doesn't want to open again.
It's probably locked at the top.
There we go.
It's all good.
It's all in a day's work.
You got it. That's right.
I think we're going to go and use this side. So it's 5 by 7. So I'm going to do 4 3/4 and 6 3/4. But that's going to be 7. Okay.
No, that's right. 4 3/4. Well, you'll do your 4 3/4 and then 6 3/4. 6 3/4 is your height. 4 3/4 is your width.
Yes.
Still, when you're in the middle of doing it, you really like
4 3/4.
fourth guess yourself.
4 3/4. I know, it's crazy.
It's because we made a mistake once. But I think that happens to leave it in the
only takes that
comments.
once.
Yeah, leave it in the comments if this is happening to you. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time and it still happens to
It
me.
only takes that once.
Yep, that one time where you screw something up.
I want the cloud effect in this, even though it's going to be covered with other paper.
Yeah, but it's going to peek through, so
Yeah.
there you go.
I like that.
That's pretty.
Woo.
It goes well with the blurred paper too.
Yeah.
It kind of, if you look, it kind of looks like that went together as one large scene because where it's fading into the cloud look is going right to the blurred water. You see that?
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah.
neat. Yeah, she planned it that way.
Yeah, I did. I plan it that way all the time. Every time I make a card, it's like, yo,
It's hours and hours of pre-planning.
let's plan this out.
I just love how when you pick paper from, different packs or different colors or whatever, and it comes over and matches perfectly like it was put together that way.
Yeah. That's like we did a book, a folio,
Oh, yeah, and the same thing happened.
and all the papers just looked so beautiful in it.
They look like they went together when you got them from all over the place. Stash is a good thing to have.
Yes, it is. I'm just trying to get us a little bit more edge because I didn't varnish it down. I'm able to like move my paper to where I need it. And it's looking pretty good.
There you go.
Yeah. And in comes the burnisher.
That is so awesome.
I
And
love
it's-
the black to it. If this was white, it wouldn't have the same effect.
Oh, it definitely would not. And you're still able to write on that little blue spot down at the bottom or up in the clouds where you won't have to put a second sheet in there to do your inside on. You can write it straight to that, or whoever receives the
Yeah,
card.
because
can
if you use black pen,
it'll
like
come right through. Yeah. Or even one of our metallic pens would work. The silver
that's a good
metallic
idea,
pen that
too.
would work as well.
All right, so let's put some tags on here.
And with this guy, you want to make sure you put the tag on the inside and the tag on the outside in the exact same spot.
Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, because you're going to have to move that over because of your wings.
Yeah. Shoot.
Just put it on the front first. Or, put it on the front first. And that way you can have your dragon over there and see where it's supposed to land.
Oh, so if I ended up gluing a little bit too much, then that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm so silly sometimes.
I'm just glad you remembered not to put glue in the center.
Yeah.
Now pull him out and lay him on that card so you know where to put that. Because you've got some room you're going to need on the one side. It's not going to go all the way to the edge. Yeah, that's probably a better way to do it. Bring it
I
up a
think
little. Up just a little bit.
Right about there?
There you go. I think that's where your glue line is too.
Yeah.
There you go.
That purple goes so good with
It
the
does.
ribbon.
It looks amazing.
It's
So
outstanding.
impressed. With black cardstock, if you wet a lint-free cloth, you can actually wipe a lot of things away, like extra glue spillage, some little scratch marks from your bone folder. All that stuff will come out with a damp cloth. I love working with black cardstock.
Oh, so do I. I think that's my favorite.
Mine as well.
It's like it gives definition.
Mm-hmm. Well, look, you got a glue start for your tab on the back.
And it's okay on how much glue I put on here.
Yeah, on that one, because that one goes straight down. You put glue all around that one. That one goes it goes on the back of the other tag. And that really gives some stability to the two pieces to the centerpiece that she cut out. So pretty.
There we go.
Oh, and you
Yeah,
did
this
a
card's
silver
really good.
inside. Oh, that's cool.
Yes, I did a silver bow for the inside.
You can just see how much you've grown crafting because you didn't make cards. You haven't even been making cards for a year, have you? Has it been a year?
No, because I didn't make it through Christmas last year. I was after Christmas.
Yeah. So you haven't been doing it a year and you've come this far. I think that's pretty cool. Just goes to show you when you make cards, a couple times a week, how much you can learn in such a short period of time.
And we're adding our bow here.
But you're never afraid to try anything new.
Oh, no. Oh, that's not going to work.
Stick some weight on it.
Oh, maybe the sticky tape.
If you put some weight on it and you give it a little bit, art glitter glue works great with pressure. So just slide them aside and work on your dragon. While that's setting, it's not going to take long.
There we go.
It's not going to take long at all.
Sliding aside. I'll put George here like this. Yeah, I think that's the ticket. George is amazing. All right, you want to make sure that you're careful where you put your glue, though, because he's going to be hanging over some.
Turn it over to the back and lay it down. Sometimes that helps too.
Oh, that's a good idea. This made it so thick. Now, I want to be careful how we burnish because I don't want to scrape anything off.
Burnish it from the back.
Burnish. So I think I want to add a little color here too and have some pizzazz there. All right, so I gently burnish the back of this.
I get my art talent from my aunt Vic, one of my favorite people in the whole world. Watching her when I was younger, painting stuff and drawing things, I learned a lot. Oh, look at that. That is awesome. Can see it. Yes, ma'am. Do you want me to hit that with the dryer?
Yeah, I think so. This looks awesome. Oh, wow. It definitely does look awesome. This is so cool. I love the colors in all this.
Yeah,
they are like, and to think I was going to use butterflies on it. All part of making it homemade and doing your thing and teaching others. And we're going to take this a little bit closer. Excuse the camera issues.
It's not a camera issue. It's a Colleen issue.
Having an issue with the camera.
It's very difficult to cut things far away.
Yes, it is.
All the things that we've had to learn to adjust to being, doing these videos and stuff is just unreal. Like no one talks about that stuff. Maybe we should do a video on that.
On how to cut.
What it takes to do a video. I watched a lot of YouTube videos before we started this. And
boy, did she ever.
I research like crazy. I truly do. No joke.
That's why she thought it was funny when I looked into things.
I didn't think it was funny. I thought it was amazing. I was excited. I was like, oh, you watched a video on this? That's really cool.
And then it's like, look what happens.
Do you think that the video helped?
I do. I think it helped give me pointers on what to do. Like you didn't know about the alcohol.
No, I didn't.
So like I was able to pick up stuff that
we didn't know.
Yeah.
And sharing it with you guys is like amazing. We are going to, I think we said it earlier, we are going to link the video that she watched.
Yeah.
That helped teach her this. I wouldn't want to take credit for somebody else's work.
Oh, no. No, definitely not.
We love when you guys comment on our videos.
Oh, yes. Please comment, like, share,
Give us some, tips and tricks on like what you want to see.
Be
Like
notified.
Colleen, when she's cutting stuff, you want it in view of camera. Just be kind. I mean, we'll take the constructive criticism very well. Just be kind when you do it. We're not idiots. We're just new.
Yes.
We're new creators.
We're people. And people like to be kind to people. Be kind.
That could be our next B card. Sure, be kind.
Be kind. Just going to cut this here so it's not like wiggling as much. I like it a lot. I think I'm going to puff it up. Okay. Sticking this here on. Let's see. Do we want it straight or do we want it angled?
I think straight right under the dragon. Up a little bit. There you go. I like it there. I think it looks neat.
Press her down.
I'm glad you decided to do this video.
Yeah, so am I. This was like, ooh, what can I do? What can I do? Oh, how about this?
And then it totally turned out to be something different than you had planned.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I need my not my sentiments, my gems here. I thought they would be like a really cool idea.
And you were correct.
One here, one here, one here. I had it. I know I had it. My cap is already off and I'm trying to take it off again. Is it off? Yeah, it's off.
It's kind of like, where's my glasses when they're on top of your head?
Where's my phone and it's held in your hand?
Oh, that's a good one.
I did that like a couple times.
I have picked my phone up looking for and looked under it for my phone. It's crazy what our brains do.
Nuts. Absolutely nuts. What do you think?
I think it is gorgeous. Going to take some beautiful photos.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you'll be able to see this card on Facebook.
Okay, and I think we have it.
Please like, subscribe, and share our video. Comment below. We can't wait to see them. We'll make sure that we answer everyone. We're very quick at it. Again, I invite you to join our Facebook group. And above all,
happy crafting.